Olivia Dunne's boyfriend, Pittsburgh Pirates pitcher Paul Skeens, made his MLB debut on Saturday. The No. 1 overall pick in the 2023 MLB draft made his first start at the big league level on Saturday. He went 4 innings, striking out 7 batters. Skeens' girlfriend, former LSU Tigers gymnast Olivia Dunne, was in attendance. Dunne rocked her best Pirates-themed outfit from her suite seat on Saturday afternoon. "She's so cute and so happy to be there," one fan wrote. Say what you want about her social media following, but this is quite authentic. She's a D1 collegiate athlete. At the end of the day, they compete at a high level and want the control in their hands when it matters, one fan added. "I hope Livy Dunne gets the Taylor Swift treatment cause. That would just be swell and add joy to my day." There is no sarcasm in this post. "Livy Dunne is a national treasure and farts apple pie and excellence," another fan wrote. The Pirates topped the Cubs 10-9 at PNC Park on Saturday afternoon in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh improved to 18-22 on the season with the win over the NL Central rivals. Pirates rookie Paul Skeens' girlfriend Olivia Dunne draws fans' ire despite lovely reaction to pitcher's MLB debut. Olivia Dunne caught a lot of flack from fans on X despite her positive comments about her boyfriend Paul Skeens. After a long time of waiting, Paul Skeens is now in the show. The Pittsburgh Pirates prospect made his first start for the major league team on Saturday. After years of carving up batters in the minor league system, fans were pretty hyped up to see Skeens go up against the best of the best. One of Skeens' biggest fans just so happens to be one of the more famous athletes in the United States. Skeens' girlfriend, gymnast Olivia Dunne, showed up to the Pirates game to support her boyfriend. After the game, Dunne was naturally interviewed about her boyfriend. The star gymnast was incredibly supportive of Skeens, saying, "I have so many amazing memories with him, but I know how hard he's worked for this moment. All the hours, I just know what a hard worker he is. This is probably one of my favorite moments I've ever seen. Seriously, there is nothing that can top this. I'm just so proud." What an awesome response. Surely, the comments on X would echo this sentiment, right? Unfortunately, the fans were not happy with Dunne. There were plenty of comments complaining about the gymnast. Most didn't seem to be Pirates fans anyway. "Livy gets more tweets than Ozuna, bro. What is this? We don't care about Livy Dunne. We don't care about Livy. Average blonde girl. Paul Skeens we care about." If this sounds familiar, well, it's because we've seen this script play out before. In the NFL, Travis Kelce's relationship with Taylor Swift and the media attention it got seemed to irritate a sizable portion of the fan base. We seem to be seeing the same thing, albeit on a smaller scale, with Skeens and Dunne. In just his first MLB game, the Pirates star's girlfriend is already being hated by the fans. Paul Skeens' first start. As for Skeens, his first game for the Pirates went about as well as you'd expect from a pitching prospect making his first major league start. He pitched 4 innings, allowing 6 hits and 3 runs while striking out 7 during their game against the Chicago Cubs. Pitching against Triple-A hitters is wildly different from pitching against a major league lineup, but Skeens held his own pretty well. Unfortunately, the Pirates' bullpen let Skeens and the team down in the game. After a rain delay, Pittsburgh's relievers allowed 7 runs with 6 walks to allow the Cubs to come back. Thankfully, they were able to recover just in time. A timely Yasmani Grandal homer in the 5th gave Pittsburgh the lead back, a lead that they would never relinquish. The Pirates are still in the midst of a rebuild. While they have some firepower on their roster, Brian Reynolds, O'Neal Cruz are 2 examples. They still have a ways to go. Still, their farm system is teeming with prospects that are ready to prove themselves. This wasn't the smoothest start to Skeens' MLB career. However, his trajectory can only go up from here. How far will Skeens go in his path to greatness? Jared Angelosa Milano is an associate editor for Clutch Points, focusing primarily on the NBA, NFL, MLB, and gaming. When he's not writing for CP, Jared can often be seen playing VALRNT or playing pickup basketball. He's also working on his BS mathematics degree. Olivia Dunne watched Paul Skeens get stuck with earned runs in bizarre fashion during MLB debut. Olivia Dunne was in Pittsburgh for Paul Skeens' highly anticipated MLB debut on Saturday. She watched her boyfriend get stuck with 2 earned runs in bizarre fashion during a lengthy 5th inning. It was a series of events that marred his final line over the course of more than 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yes, you read that correctly. The fifth inning lasted almost 3 hours due to some unexpected rain. Skeens, the #1 overall pick in the 2023 MLB draft, made the most hyped Major League Baseball debut since Steven Strasburg and had himself in day. Interestingly enough, Andrew McCutchen was the Pirates' leadoff hitter when the latter made his debut 14 years ago. He also led off for the Bucks during the former's debut on Saturday. Anyway, Skeens was dealing. The 21-year-old ace, who won a national championship with LSU last June, struck out 7 hitters in 4 innings. 17 of his 84 total pitches topped out at 100 miles per hour or greater. However, Skeens also allowed 6 hits, 2 walks, and 3 earned runs. One of the runs was a solo dinger. The other 2 scored after Skeens was already out of the game over the course of almost 3 hours. Fortunately, Pittsburgh's offense was able to rally to win 10-9. Skeens got a Gatorade bath from his teammates after the game, and Dunne, who stayed all 9 innings despite the delay, was extremely proud of her superstar boyfriend. Olivia Dunne makes her MLB debut. Jenny Shawcross rides a jet ski, and the Vegas alien footage is real. Happy Mother's Day. As you read this, I hope you didn't just realize that it was Mother's Day, especially if you're responsible for making sure your wife receives the proper recognition due to the fact that you've got little kids. My wife, as she's learned to do over the years, will usually tell me exactly what to get, or she'll pick something up and say, "This is my Mother's Day gift." I'm a terrible gift giver. I'll have to tell the story one day of a birthday gift I got for her while we were dating. Let's just say for now that I can't be trusted. Occasionally, I'll hit on a gift of unexpected flowers or an edible arrangement. But overall, my batting average is really, really low. This year, she did the "this is my gift" thing, and all I had to do was not screw up and forget to get a card from the little guy. I'm happy to report that I didn't forget the card. He picked it out, which saved me from having to do too much. All I had to do was get the older 2 to sign it, although they should probably be getting a card for their mother at their ages. The little guy wrote his name, backwards letters, and all, then added a drawing for Mom. I did forget to give my own mother her gift when I saw her on Friday, but the good news is I have the gift and simply need to hand it over the next time I see her. There's no last-minute trip to try to find a card and a gift. I'm prepared. I'll also make sure to send her a message. Anyway, happy Mother's Day. Let's get this show on the road. Derek Lewis got back in the win column and took his pants off again. Heavyweight Derek Lewis is one of the most entertaining fighters in the UFC. He proved it once again on Saturday night at UFC Fight Night in St. Louis. Lewis stepped into the main event against Rodrigo Nascimento, having lost 4 of his last 5 fights. On the flip side, Nascimento was the winner of 3 straight. In the 3rd round, Lewis finished the fight. He left his opponent needing medical attention in the middle of the octagon and celebrated being back in the win column. That meant his shorts came off, and he added a little extra by way of a full moon for the crowd. That's how you celebrate a fight. Afterward, Lewis added another all-time moment with his post-fight interview. He was happy to be back in the win column, but at 39, he was also contemplating how much longer he would be fighting and pulling his pants off. You don't see too many almost 40-year-old mother F***ers doing like that, Lewis said. I gotta rethink this *T. Derek Lewis is a legend in his own right. Hopefully, we get to see him pull his pants off to celebrate in the octagon at least one more time before he calls it quits. Thieves cut a hole in the roof of an Atlanta strip club and stole $250,000. A popular Atlanta strip club was robbed last Sunday by a couple of thieves wearing ski masks. The 2 didn't enter during business hours or pull off the robbery while anyone was there. They climbed up on the roof, cut a hole in it, then used power tools to break into the club's safes. Fox5 reports. According to police, the suspects appear to have used power tools to cut into the safes. They were able to get away after around 2 hours in the building with around $250 in cash without triggering any alarms. Officials say the suspects appear to have moved the business ATMs to face the floor but did not damage or break into them. The investigation into the theft is ongoing. Olivia Dunne breaks ties with daily routine to support Paul Skeens when MLB call-up got public. Olivia Dunne made her support for her boyfriend evident during a recent MLB game where Paul Skeens made his debut in the bullpen against the Chicago Cubs. Skeens, acclaimed as a top prospect, swiftly rose through the ranks following his outstanding tenure as the LSU Tigers ace, which culminated in their triumphant College World Series victory and his subsequent selection as the first overall pick in the 2023 MLB Draft. However, amidst the whirlwind of anticipation surrounding Skeens' debut, there was an added layer of excitement as Dunne tantalizingly shared glimpses of her moment. Initially caught in the midst of a nap, they both woke up to the thrilling news that Skeens was making his big league debut. "Got the call," exclaimed Dunne as excitement filled the room. Subsequently, Dunne shared the next exciting 24 hours leading up to this historic moment in an exclusive interview with ESPN MLB, shedding light on the sacrifices she made in her daily routine to support her boyfriend. In the YouTube video titled "Olivia Dunne Reacts to Paul Skeens Making His MLB Debut," Livy, clad in a small black shirt, layered over a custom-made Pirates jacket adorned with Skeens' name on the arm, complemented her outfit with sleek black leggings. As the interviewer delved into the whirlwind of events, Livy recounted the memorable moment when she and Skeens received a life-changing call of his big league debut. Amidst the rush of adrenaline, they found themselves swiftly packing their essentials in record time, embarking on a spontaneous journey that replaced a missed flight with a 6-hour drive. Livy's eyes sparkled with excitement as she described the entirety of those 24 hours as a blur of exhilaration and anticipation. "All I can say is I think that's the quickest I've ever packed in my life," Livy reminisced with a grin, her voice laced with excitement. "We just woke up from a nap, and he had a few missed calls. Suddenly, he got called up, and then he was like, 'Let's pack,' and then we hit the road. It was so exciting." With each word, Livy's enthusiasm radiated the emotions that characterized those unforgettable 24 hours leading up to Skeens' remarkable milestone. Now the question arises, how did their journey, both in love and career, begin at LSU? Olivia Dunne trends as boyfriend Paul Skeens rocks MLB debut. Former LSU gymnast steals spotlight at Pittsburgh Pirates face-off with Chicago Cubs. Gymnast and social media star Olivia Dunne's boyfriend Paul Skeens made a successful Major League Baseball MLB debut on Saturday as the Pittsburgh Pirates defeated Chicago Cubs. However, despite Skeens' extraordinary performance, it was the former Louisiana State University LSU gymnast who went viral. The National Collegiate Athletics Association NCAA rising star was trending after she was spotted decked in Skeens and the Pirates merchandise as she spoke to the media persons about her bio. Dunne said, "I have so many amazing memories with him, but I know how hard he's worked for this moment. All the hours, I just know what a hard worker he is. This is probably one of my favorite moments I've ever seen. Seriously, there is nothing that can top this. I'm just so proud." Dunne and Skeens, both 21, had rushed to Pittsburgh as soon as they were informed that the rookie baseball player was in the MLB. She revealed that the couple was taking a nap together when they woke up to several missed calls to the big news. "That's the quickest I've ever packed in my life. We just woke up from a nap. He had a few missed calls, and he got called up. And he just said, 'Let's pack,' and we hit the road. It was so exciting," she said. Skeens mowed down the competition at AAA with a 0.99 ERA over his first 7 starts. He gave up just 17 hits while consistently clocking in at over 100 miles per hour. He struck out 45 batters while walking 8. "I'm just so proud." Olivia Dunne reacts to BF Paul Skeens' MLB debut, crowns it most favorite moments of their relationship. Paul Skeens made his much-anticipated MLB debut, and his girlfriend Olivia Dunne seems to be so proud of her man, marking it as her most favorite moment in her relationship. Paul Skeens is the reigning No. 1 MLB draft selection, the most outstanding player in last year's College World Series, and MLB's top pitching prospect. His electrifying stuff has dominated AAA hitters all spring. For good cause, his debut in the major leagues with the Pirates was eagerly awaited by baseball fans. However, there was one individual in the grandstand Saturday who had more cause to be excited than the average Bucks fan at PNC Park. It was Skeens' girlfriend Olivia Dunne, a popular former LSU gymnast who attended his MLB debut against the Cubs. Olivia Dunne marks Paul Skeens' debut as the best day in their relationship. Dunne spoke with Sportsnet Pittsburgh's Hannah Mears during the 3rd inning, reflecting on how the partnership got to this point. "I have so many amazing memories with him, but I know how hard he's worked for this moment. All the hours, I just know what a hard worker he is. This is probably one of my favorite moments I've ever seen. Seriously, there is nothing that can top this. I'm just so proud, she said. That's the quickest I've ever packed in my life. We just woke up from a nap. He had a few missed calls, and he got called up. And he just said, let's pack, and we hit the road. It was so exciting, Dunne added. Olivia continued, the support here is awesome. Pittsburgh has been so welcoming. The support here is unreal, and I love it. How did Paul Skeens perform in his debut? Flamethrowing right-hander Paul Skeens made his much-awaited MLB debut on Saturday, striking out 7 over 4+ innings in the Pirates' 10-9 win against the Cubs at PNC Park. He was picked first overall in the 2023 MLB draft a little over 10 months ago. Skeens began his major league debut in style, striking out the first 2 batters he faced. Mike Tauchman with a 100.9 miles per hour four-seam fastball and Seiya Suzuki with an 84.2 miles per hour slider. After walking Cody Bellinger, he retired Christopher Morel with a float to deep center to cap a scoreless first inning. Skeens reached 100 miles per hour 9 times in the first inning, peaking at 101.9 miles per hour, the fastest pitch by a Pirates starting pitcher in the pitch tracking era. Since 2008. Skeens faced a bases-loaded jam with 1 out in the second inning, hitting Nico Horner, walking Michael Busch on 4 pitches, and allowing Miles Mastrobuoni to single. However, he struck out Yan Gomez with a 101.2 miles per hour fastball inside and got Tauchman to ground out to second to get out of danger. Skeens' strikeout of Gomez was the quickest by a Bucs starter in the pitch tracking era since 2008. Meanwhile, Skeens had his 4th strikeout of the day in the top of the 3rd inning, putting Suzuki out with a 99.2 miles per hour four-seam fastball on the outside corner. Skeens allowed Morel a 2-out single following Bellinger's float to center field, but the Cubs' 3rd baseman was caught attempting to steal second by Yasmani Grandal to finish the inning. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jaxcey N24. Thank you for watching.